Hey everybody, Charles. Let's I'll make y'all way on up in here. Got a lot to say. Woo! It's on like this. This episode really took me for a loop, y'all. Not really much until the end. It was given very much snooze, very much z, all the way up into probably the last like 15 minutes of the episode. So we're gonna like try to breeze through everything until I could really get to the nitty gritty, child. The nitty gritty. Cause what else are we here for? Y'all want it, y'all. I know I'm not the only one that want to see Sabrina ass get dragged, right? I know everybody else tired of her motherfucking bullshit, right? I know it's not just me. I know it can't be, but like a lot of y'all are underneath Sabrina's spell. But see, I see her for the mousy rodent that she is. Very sneaky, very much out here looking for cheese. All those type of things. Very tacky woman. You know. So I think I'm gonna get started here. I want to get started at the talk that Dakia and Clifton had. Dakia, sis, at what point are you gonna like have some self-respect and self-eliminate yourself out of this? How many times does a person have to tell you that you are not number one? Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. My dog is out here just like a squirming like squirming in the crate. But but how many times are you gonna be somebody's number two? How many times you gonna be somebody's number three, but never number one? You know, Oh, who looking for cheese? I was saying Sabrina was looking for cheese. She gives me very much mousy rodent. That's what she kind of looks like to me, like a little rodent, but that's besides the point. Anyway, Dakian and Clifton have a talk, He finally apologizes after he finally pulls out of Joy because they've been shacked up in the bedroom the whole weekend. He finally climaxed, pulled out, and finally made it on the couch to to give Dakia her walking papers, you know. And he's apologizing for not telling her, what he needs to tell her. I was like, so Clifton, at what point did you realize that you should have told her? I was like, it wasn't at the point when y'all picked matching outfits. It wasn't the point, when she put her bag on your bed, when you acted like you didn't know who bag it was that contained these matching onesies, like y'all didn't pack all of this shit up together. At what point did you realize that, maybe I'm on some fuck shit? Now Clifton, I didn't like you this whole time, but what I do not partake in is y'all playing in Dakia fucking face. See, Dakia took time to get away from NASA, building spaceships and rockets and shit. Propelling us into the new generation and shit. To come here and mess with you motherfuckers, I have an issue with y'all wasting her time. See, not everybody is like Joy, who don't have a job, who just singing in random countries, singing music that nobody listening to. See, the kid actually has stuff going for her. She actually is trying to better people's lives. And y'all motherfuckers want to sit here and play in her face, and I don't respect that. Okay? So they ended up, he is up like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you, but I really have strong feelings for Joy, and Dakia, where the fuck did these tears come from? Where did the tears come from, Dakia? Why are you crying over a man who you really don't even know that well? Now, I know that he made a little bit of jokes about eating your coochie and everything else, all of these sexual innuendos, but what about all of that make you feel that you should cry over this man? You crying on the patio and then they gonna did y'all hear the background music that they played when she was crying? It takes a fool to learn that love don't love nobody. Like, no, like Nobody heard, no, like, did anybody else hear that? Like, that sad ass music that they was playing. And then y'all, like, this was the kid out there on the patio. Looking out into the black distance. I was like, the kid, get your ass in the house before some a damn coyote come up to the damn patio while you out here crying over Clifton. I was like, pack your bags and take your ass home. The NASA needs you. You got you got other shit to do. Ellen says, I never thought about it this way, but Crystal Lynette said she thinks it was embarrassment. Like, damn, I'm number 2 again. I can see that. I mean, yeah, but you never let a motherfucker see you sweat, especially all of America. Cry in your damn room. Don't cry. Don't cry on camera over a nigga who actually is having matching onesies with one of your cast members. Like, that's you embarrassed. She embarrassed herself even more doing that. And it gave very much desperado. Very much desperado in an old Monte Carlo. Very much that. But let's move on, y'all. I love you, Dakia, but self-eliminate, sis. How long are you gonna deal with this nonstop disrespect? How long are you gonna deal with it? You don't deserve this. Take yourself out of this race. Ain't nan one of these men on your level. Salary wise, looks wise. Well, I ain't gonna say that because Tori, Clifton, Donovan do give face. But I'm just saying that it's just a little bit, left to be desired with the men, that are left right now. And you could do way much better. Maybe you should try to go for somebody older. I don't know if you lied about your age, Dakia, or you might be aging in dog years because of all of that, uranium that you're working around at the NASA studios or something. But sis, I think you should date older. Maybe up there into the late 40s, maybe like early 50s, but like, you give me very much that speed. You're very conservative in the way that you dress and the way that you carry yourself outside of the sexual innuendos. But shit, y'all, like, and I don't want y'all to think that just because you say a sexual innuendo that don't makes you, conservative. Because let's be real, y'all know back in the Disney, it was very conservative. Great grandmas and great granddaddies ain't made 15 fucking kids just for nothing. Grandma was saying some slick shit in the bedroom to make them kids, come about, or granddaddy. So sex talk has been around for a long time. I partake in slut talk myself. I can say some real dirty things, but let's move on. So let's talk about Tina. Tina ends up showing up 10 minutes before everybody else is about to leave with a disheveled wig, these tacky contacts, and a disheveled face. And I'm just like, why? Why are you here? Why are you here? I told y'all a long time ago. Didn't y'all hear me tell y'all this? I said, I tell you what I told you. I told him this. And I said that woman is running from the cartel. She's running from the police. She's running from the federal agents. That woman is in hiding. And she ended up getting caught. That lady is around here running around the country, hiding from somebody, hiding underneath park benches, car hoods, every damn thing. She's been portraying a whole nother bitch ever since she came on the show. Y'all listen to this. Y'all didn't catch it when I fucking caught it. But y'all don't remember how she said that she dated that ex in 2003, and this motherfucker talking about they was in high school, but she 31. Well, I'm 27. I was 18, and I was 18 about, I was 18, I think in 2013, So, how on fucking earth are you 4 years younger than me, but in 2003 when I was 5, I mean, not 5, when I was 8, you sitting out here in high school busting niggas like, doors open, knocking over the closets. It's because y'all wasn't in high school. You wasn't in high school with that fucking man. Who, like, cause that would then mean that you're busting open doors and stuff like that to somebody's house that's not his. And I know that his mama would have two-pieced you. I'm 32 and I was in 8th grade in 2003. Right. 2003, I was 19. I'll be 38 this year. Exactly. That lady is in her 40s. Y'all, wait a minute. Let me like hold on. I'm about to show y'all something. I have to do it. 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 I'm about to screen share it so y'all can see this photo of the whole cast all together. Like, and y'all ain't gonna sit here and tell me that these people are not giving, are not giving. Well, I know what's the okay? This is this photo. Let's blow it up. I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna zoom into the photo, y'all, before I expose y'all to this, and I want y'all to tell me what you see. Okay, let's do it. So I'm about to screen share right now on my tab. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Does this look like a 31-year-old woman? Tell me her and Kia don't look like twin sisters. You can't tell by the elbows, by the odd cleavage that this woman is hitting 42, 45. I don't know who the hell thinks they playing. I don't know who in the hell the production team thought they was fooling, but Tina ain't a motherfucking lick of 31. Ain't no way me and Tina are almost the same age. I refuse to believe that. That woman looked like she could be my mama. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. That lady looked like she wear Depends. Y'all know them adult diapers, like after a certain age, when you laugh too much, you pee a little bit on yourself. So you make sure you always got some diapers on you to make sure you don't stain your garments. She's giving very much that. That woman does not look like no damn 31. Don't see it. I don't care how many. I don't care how many times she switch my wigs, make it feel like you cheating. Switch my wigs, like it feel like you cheating. I don't care how many times she switched them damn wigs. That lady look old as shit. Sorry. Don't argue with me. Argue with your mama. Okay? Because I'm just telling you what I see. That's an old ass lady. Let me go to the comments for a second. And she said, I don't have veneers. What does that have to do with anything? She do look old in that pic, and she's an esthetician. She should know skincare if she young. Why her face lighter than her arms? I don't know. It seems like them elbows and them arms been through a whole lot of. Let's just say that. I don't think she's a stranger to throwing them bows on people. Let's just say that. I think she done probably bloodied them up a little bit, knocking out that ex of hers who came onto the show and basically embarrassed her in front of all of America, made her seem like a psycho. So yeah. But Tina, you know what? I always been suspicious of you, not Katina, but Christina. I always been suspicious of you and in your ways. You have the nerve to stand up, Tommy. How tacky, classless, obnoxious can you be? Without and then you up there talking about on Little Black Book's motherfucking podcast interview that you felt like you should have self-eliminated. Well, why didn't you? Why didn't you self-eliminate? And if you didn't even want to self-eliminate like you're claiming to do, that I'm hearing on the streets, and I don't know if y'all know who the streets are, but the streets are Alex, that's on actually Arbery's channel. I heard that from him, so he's the streets that I'm talking about. But what I'm saying is, why didn't you just tell the men that you weren't interested and then get eliminated following? And then that would have just been that. But see, I see that you're cool with Zadia, Camille, and Shiloh. The three tacky bitches from the last season. So I see that you're out here, moving accordingly, cussing all up in people's interviews, all on their motherfucking YouTube channel. And sure, I know some of y'all might be fucking saying, but you're motherfucking cussing. But look at this. I'm on my motherfucking channel. Not somebody else's cussing up a storm. I don't just show up to events and show my ass. I show up to my own event and show my ass. That's the difference. And you didn't do that, Tina. You was tacky on somebody else's platform and not your own. That's why I can't really vibe with you like that. Like, I'm glad that you're gone. I'm glad that you can go continue to go on the run like you've been doing, because I know that that those like federales was on that ass. I know that the cartel was on your tail. I know that you was out here, stealing people's bank account numbers and probably some more stuff. You've been very questionable for a long time. I already let everybody know that I really think that you're Missy from Catfish. That's who I think that you really are. I think that's who you used to be. You give me very, I don't know if y'all remember how she was like Missy on Catfish. They look almost alike. Hold on, I'm about to show y'all what I mean. Y'all about to see. I'm about to share the screen again. Those two people are the same person. Argue with your mama. Don't argue with me. They the same. They the same chick. Just it look like she just got better makeup. That's it. So y'all telling me that this lady ain't Missy without the contacts. Y'all telling me that this ain't Missy without the contacts. Hold on, let me show y'all what I'm talking about. This ain't her. This ain't her. This ain't her. This ain't her. I'm sorry. I did not mean to click that, child. But y'all, like, this ain't her right here. That ain't her. I didn't mean to click it again. But this ain't her. Is that like if you put them tacky contacts in another in a different, witness protection wig, it will be the same chick. Same chick. Same chick. You ain't see you thought you had everybody else, but see, you ain't had me. I've been calling you out from the beginning. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, like and then she had that she exhibited that same psychosis that Missy did. Y'all remember when she was like, I bought you flowers. What's wrong? What's wrong with you today, Jasmine? When her ex said that she be fucking him up. Y'all don't remember that? I was like, psycho. That's Missy. That's Missy from Catfish. Hold on. All right. So now let's move on, y'all. I want to really get to the elimination. Sabrina, I don't know who lied to you. I don't know who told you that you're that girl, that you're out here really giving it up like that, but you're really not all of that, sis. You're really not. And for you to smile the way that you want, as Tori's getting eliminated, which you told him so proudly, you look like you couldn't wait to tell that man that. You look like you was holding that in for a minute because he saw you for the for the bimbo that you are, that's been kissing and nibbling these niggas in the mouth in front of him the whole competition, playing in his face. You know, you know, I don't know who told you that you're that girl, but you're giving me very much rodent by the face, by the body, by the shoulders. See, you and Paul have matching shoulders. Both y'all shoulders are damn near touching y'all ears. Y'all never look relaxed. Y'all always look tense, and y'all always look like y'all sneaking onto something. The only difference is that Paul has those uppercase nostrils to go with those uppercase shoulders of his. You don't. You don't. The only thing grown about Sabrina in body wise is her shoulders. It's not her. The rest of her body is very childlike and very miniature. I don't know what it is. I honestly think it's because she light skinned. Because y'all know before there everybody was on Sabrina, everybody was on Joy, and I honestly don't think that Joy is all of that either. For her to be taking all the men like she was in the beginning, besides her being light skinned. Let's be real. In the fact that everybody want to see her make it seem that Dakia is not that attractive. Why isn't Dakia attractive? Because y'all thought Tina was attractive, and y'all can't tell me that Katina and Dakia are not both aging in dog years. So if Tina is pretty, then why isn't Dakia beautiful? It's because she's darker. I think that may be the case. But Sabrina, you fucked up. You fucked up, sis. Because now what you didn't think was gonna happen. It's starting to happen. So you thought you had two connections, but see, when you loose and when you're messy about certain things, you end up slipping. You end up slipping, and you slipped up and slipped your tongue into Demetrius' mouth in front of one of your connections. And don't no man want to kiss another woman that a man was just kissing. Don't don't no man want to do that. I don't want to just kiss you when I seen you kissing somebody else. I mean, unless that's a mutual party type of thing. But I'm saying though, if you're just kissing some other nigga in front of me, I don't want to kiss you. I don't want to touch you. He can have it. Cool. You don't respect people. You don't respect people. You think you have the right to play in these men's face, and they don't have the right to hold you accountable. While you display all these hypocritical, behaviors and things like that, which I'm going to be getting into later on in the episode. But I'm gonna just let you know that you're trash. Period. You're trash. You're a narcissist. You're a hypocrite, and I don't like you. I'm not feeling very, Sabrina-esque. If it ain't Sabrina from season 5, I don't want it. Period. If it ain't Sabrina from season 5, I don't want it. Bitch could keep it. Cause this Sabrina that we get in this season is real tacky, real gutter butt, real and real messy behind the scenes. I don't like her. I don't like her, and I'm gonna be eating that ass up even more later on in this review. But let's get on to some new things. So when Tina finally did come, she said now, and Donovan ends up breaking it to her that, "I'm sorry, Tina, don't no nigga want you. You're like, you don't have, no connections here. You waited until 3 days to come here, so you asked out." She's sitting on the motherfucking dock looking dumb. So Carmen came out there like, "Ooh, let me go be messy with this bitch." So she went out there completely acting like she really gave a fuck about what Tina was going through, when she just really wanted to collect, information about who was her connections, what she's thinking, and about what could potentially be going on as far as eliminations. Hold on. Alex said, "That's too much swap and spit." Exactly. Don't nobody want to kiss you when you've been kissing like Cicely Tyson in the mouth. I don't know if y'all noticed, but Demetrius is Cicely Tyson in me. Looks very much like Cicely Tyson. If Cicely Tyson came back into the world as a male, you know, who's been through a lot in his life, it would be Demetrius. Very much so. Giving me very much Cicely Tyson with a little squidget of Whoopi Goldberg. And that's only because he doesn't have any eyebrows, of course. Yeah, no eyebrows for Demetrius. God spared him that. God gave Demetrius a lot of things, but eyebrows was not one. He was like, "You know what? You won't get this. I'll give this to somebody else." He just sent them out into the world, child. But Carmen went out there, asked her what's wrong. She said, Tina said, "I really didn't have that many connections outside of, Donovan like that. But now that's not a thing. So I really, I don't know." Y'all notice Carmen didn't say any motherfucking thing to comfort her. Carmen didn't encourage that bitch. Carmen didn't cheer that bitch on. Carmen didn't try to make her feel better. Carmen just came to get the tea, and then she walked her and her tetherball titties back into the house to Donovan. Her connection, who just dropped her. I'm trying to tell you, Carmen was in full effect this episode, and I must say that I really did enjoy her. I can't lie. Hold on. She said, I was looking at Demetrius in those gray sweatpants. Yes, blessed with a lot of things, but not eyebrows. I didn't see that. Wait, so you saying he got the meats?" I don't know, but I don't know. Just because, I mean, maybe. I mean, he do kind of look like a field slave a little bit. So I wouldn't be surprised if he is packing. Y'all know that's how they used to breed them back in the day. They used to call those stallions, but they wasn't talking about horses. But let's move on. It was just Black History Month 2 months ago. I ain't trying to have the spirit of Frederick Douglass coming and haunting me in my humble abode. Okay. Yes, Carmen was being petty as hell, Alex. But moving on. So now, y'all, listen. We're in the pool, right? We are not the pool, but we're in a hot tub, and And now, Carmen and Donovan are in the pool. He's sitting one on the one side and she's sitting on the other side. Then she makes her way, push those tetherball titties up to her chin, then moved over close to him, sat on his lap, whispering sweet nothings into his ear. And now this man tells her that he could tie a cherry pit with his tongue. I was like, I was like, hold on, Donovan. Because now when Precious was saying all of this sexual shit, you was making it seem that you were not down for that. That's not what you were looking for. That you was not looking for that type of woman. You haven't even spent that much time with Carmen for you to be talking about eating puss or talking about the abilities that could mirror eating puss. So why are you okay with doing that now? Is it because y'all finally getting to the end and now you trying to lock it in? But just a couple, not even a couple, just a week or so ago, you were making it seem like that you were not about that sexual shit. But now you tying up cherry pits and shit. I don't like it. I don't like it. I am green. What does that mean to y'all? I don't know. Wait, what's happening? What does that mean? Ellen said that Demetrius is is Arby's. He possibly could be, possibly. But what does that mean, Miss Creative? Now, y'all, I've been begging to get to this since the beginning. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second, okay? Okay, I'm back. This my dog is really trying it. He is not trying to allow me to be great. He is hating on my development. My dog wants me to just sit on the bed all day and give him pets, and I don't feel like doing that. He gonna have to be okay. But anyway, like I was saying, y'all. So after we sent Tina home looking stupid, Tommy arranges a date to meet with Tina. I don't know why the fuck he needed to meet with Tina. Why did Tina deserve all of this? I was like, just let that bitch go. But nah, we wasn't doing that apparently. So we wanted to meet up and see what it was doing. So he decides to meet up with her to go get some coffee or whatever. He's sitting there waiting, 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 and Tina never shows up. Now I don't know if Tina was actually supposed to show up, but I don't think that Tommy would just set somebody up to look stupid. I don't think he's that type. He say he a God fearing man, but then again, God fearing man is getting their dick sucked by little boys on Twitter right now. I don't know if y'all seen about Dwayne, Pastor Dwayne. I forgot his last name. But he was like that motherfucker is collaborating with OnlyFans. OnlyFans like gay dudes. I'm like, what's going on in the church nowadays? But anyway, I don't she didn't end up being there. So he said that was rude. Moving on. I don't even know why the fuck we're giving Tina all of this. She does not deserve it. She did not give anything. We do not care about Tina. She can go back into obscurity, go back on the run, from the IRS or whoever she's running from or hiding from, hiding underneath wigs, park benches, and what God knows what else. We definitely are not here for all of this focus on Tina today. I was like, why are we focused so much on Tina? Please, I do not like that chick. But anyway, no, y'all. Now we at the big part. This is what I've been waiting for. Okay, everybody's sitting in front of Tommy. He was like, my singles. Well, now y'all had y'all 3 days. So now we're gonna get into a little bit of topics. What's going on with the connections? Carmen, you first. Baby, why he say that? Carmen, well, did he say Carmen or Paul first? But regardless, Carmen basically says that she tried to connect with Paul. That didn't happen, but she made a very strong connection to y'all. My roommates have been texting about a Views cartridge charger for the last hour, and I don't know why. Child, they white. I won't be living. I graduate, so I won't be living here that long. Much longer, child. Let me put my phone on mute. But anyway, but like I was saying, she was basically telling everybody that she tried it with Paul. Paul did not show any interest, and she moved on to Donovan. She's created a very stable and strong connection with Donovan, and now she's exploring that. Skip forward to Paul. Now Paul is basically saying some shit that we really don't even care about. I really want to get into this. So Carmen interrupts and says, you know, and just to let y'all know, Paul was up there making it seem that he really gave a fuck about the Kia. That's why I'm saying we don't give a fuck about it, because we all know it's full of shit, right? We don't have to hear bullshit twice, okay? Kind of stinks. But anyway, now Carmen is interrupting him, like, but no, that's not what you said. You said that that the Kia in your date, when you went on a date with the Kia, that you really didn't enjoy yourself, that she wasn't attractive, that she wasn't your type of chick, that you don't have to force yourself to be attracted to somebody. And as soon as she was saying all of this shit, I ain't never seen a man shrink so motherfucking much. He was looking like his nostrils was flaring so much. I thought that Carmen was going to actually disappear in one of those nostrils. Okay, so then, and did y'all see the way Dakia was looking at him? Dakia was looking at him like like Maya Harris, or Kamala Harris. Like, I was like, because now she's hearing all of this shit that he's been saying. Because once again, Paul is full of shit. And Paul, can I ask you a question? What about you do you think is sexy that any woman would want? Hmm? What about your body do you think a woman would, like, when you take your clothes off, Paul, that you think a woman would be like, oh, yes, this is what I've been waiting for? What about it? What about your body do you think is so, what about your face do you think is attractive, Paul? You have large shoulders with no chest. Like, you literally look like you're sucking in your stomach all day. Your body is built very uncomfortably for a man your age. Even, at least, when Walter had his bird chest, at least his body was proportionate to it. You don't even have that, Paul, for you to be talking that shit. And I do think that you was talking that shit. Now, I don't necessarily agree with Dakia when she was up there, like, she doesn't believe that anything was that Carmen is saying is true. I was like, I do believe what she's saying is true, but I think that she's worded it even more disrespectful just to insult you and make you feel bad underneath the guise of trying to put you onto some game. But I'm just saying that, Paul saw that, his abrasive personality was not attracting the ladies. He, like, unfortunately, he doesn't have the face to support that persona. He doesn't have the body to support that persona. So what he had to do, he had to edit. So what he did, he said that I'm going to tell every woman what they want to hear. He told the Kia all of that uplifting bullshit. You black queen, you so strong. You so strong. You so strong. You so strong. What type of fucking compliment is that to a woman? You strong. Don't no damn woman want to hear that. And who wants to hear that except from their kids, on Mother's Day? My mama love, when I tell her how strong of a woman she is on Mother's Day. That that's the type of shit that she like. But I'm saying, like, what man who's attracted to a woman, like, that's the only thing that they telling her. Any man would be, crazy not to want you. But you waited until the third to last episode to finally give the kid the chance, against all of these other women. You sat here and played in everybody's face, Paul, entertaining all these young women. Don't no damn young woman want you, Paul. You don't have money like that. You don't have a fun personality. You not lit. You not turned up. You not good looking. You don't have body. Like, what about you do you feel can pull a young, hot, vibrant thing? or an older vibrant thing. You don't deserve any of those things. See, you deserve Ethel that's at the casino slot machine smoking Newports. That's your type of woman, honestly. And just because you put on a motherfucking suit that you don't even bother, ironing, don't mean shit, Paul. We see through you. How dare you? And then you're gonna fucking sit here and play in our face. You just want to sit here and get to the end. But see, the thing is, when it comes to Carmen is very strategic. Because she sees that basically Paul decided not to choose her. He's been blowing smoke up the kid's ass. She said, I'm gonna knock two birds out with one stone. I'm gonna make sure that neither one of you motherfuckers make it to the finale, and neither one of y'all, ends up choosing one another, and y'all just self-eliminate or both leave this fucking show. So she blew up Paul's spot, got to badmouth, the kid in the process, and then make him look extremely bad. It was all too much. It was all so well, so well planned. I was like, that's some New York type shit. I've been telling y'all that I think that Carmen came on this bitch wanting to act like New York from Flavor of Love. That's what she really came on here trying to do. But yeah, she definitely blew up Paul's spot, had him looking fucking stupid. Paul, take your ass home. You are an embarrassment. You are a disgrace. You are worthless, and you need help. And stop going on motherfucking YouTuber review comments, trying to talk shit, trying to speak up for your case, because I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Don't nobody want to hear shit you gotta say, Paul, because when you was on the show and you had to actually say some real shit, all you could do was tell a bitch that she was giving very much Harriet Tubman tease, very strong. We don't care about anything else from this point on that you have to say, Paul, because you look like you're full of shit. And I just want to reiterate, Paul, that you're not attractive, that you're not that girl, that you don't have no body, that you don't have no face. You're not even a 6 on my scale. You giving very much 2.5. I want you to know that. Like, I do not respect you. Now, I want to get into Sabrina. Now, Sabrina, this is the moment I really couldn't wait for. I wished, that Ashley Arbery, would let me off the leash like I really want to on on the collaborative, on the collaborative videos that we do. But see, she's a more mature woman. She's more classy based than I ever could be. But see, I'm gonna call you out for who the fuck that you really are. Now, after Tori's elimination, I don't know if y'all remember this. What did Rodent Face say? She said to Demetrius, I actually want us to give it a try, step up, because I know you're very much like me. But do y'all remember when she told Paul, Paul in his non-existent chest but uppercase shoulders? Y'all remember she told Paul that they couldn't really talk because they were too much alike. But just coincidentally, she likes Demetrius, even though that he's just like her, right? See, she says, we're very much alike, but, I really want to see this happen. I really want this to grow into something. I really want us to really focus on one another, saying all of this bullshit. But little did she know that Demetrius is like, bitch, you already eliminated my competition. I ain't got nothing to work for anymore. You will get what you will get. You get no 100% from me. Sorry. But now, after scrub-a-dub-dubbing in the motherfucking jacuzzi with this man, joking, with Donovan, all of this, she has the nerve when Tommy asks, what about her connections? She wants to list off everybody else's red flags. Let's start off with what she said about Donovan. She said that she didn't think that Donovan was ready to love. She said that Donovan just got out of a relationship, that, just got out of a marriage, that she doesn't think that he has the capacity right now to accept something that deep right now. Now, what gives her the motherfucking right to sit here and judge a bitch when she just got out of a marriage herself? I don't fucking know. I don't know. But let's talk about it. Then, for Demetrius, she says that, he really doesn't show that much interest. He's not very assertive, all of this other shit, all of this. But just so I want y'all to sit here and notice this. The reason that I think that she decided to insult Donovan is because Donovan has another fucking connection. She's been side-eyeing Donovan and hence, playing the field ways ever since that she saw that he had a connection with Tina and a connection with Carmen and not just her. See, she used to these men just chasing behind her. Now I don't know why these niggas are chasing her, because I don't see it. It's not given because of the body. It's not given because of the personality. It's not even given like that because of the face. Now I ain't saying that she's an ugly chick. She's pure, she pretty or whatever, but she ain't all that. For all of these, for half the cast to fucking want her, I don't get it. But she says all of that. But she fails to realize that all of those fucking red flags that she was telling the whole fucking, group about in front of Tommy, she exhibits every single one of those red flags. Bitch is a hypocrite. Hypocrite. She sat here, and then before she sat down, when they was all getting comfortable, this after all of that shit that she said to Demetrius about being real, about choosing him, about making this a real thing, about giving each other 100%. This chick is going to sit here and tell us from the confessional, because she's damn sure not going to say it in person. She's going to sit here and tell us that she doesn't have to make a choice. She still has a strong connection with Donovan, so she doesn't have to make her decision yet. Sabrina, what the fuck are you talking about? You literally are on the second to last episode and you still out here trying to fucking play games? And if that's the case, why didn't you tell Demetrius that when you were in his face? But see, you didn't do that. What you decided to do is try to make it seem that you chose him and you want him to step up. But see, it's all game. But see, Demetrius don't trust your ass anyway. And if you ask me, I honestly don't think that Demetrius is even attracted to her or even interested like that. I don't know what Demetrius is really trying to pursue on this show, but I don't think love is one of those things, nor do I think it's Sabrina. Okay? So, hold on before I continue to go on. Sabrina is a tease. She can get them on a leash, but can she keep them there? I don't I guess, yeah. You're right about that, as much as I hate to say it, because I don't. But anyway. So now, Donovan is looking like, I'm not understanding. And then, Demetrius is looking very offended as well. So Donovan ends up, dropping a bomb on her and basically saying that, me and you already talked about this. Why is this something that you're bringing up? I already told you how I felt, what I'm ready for. Why are you putting red flags on me that don't exist based on just what you think? It's not actually anything that I exhibit. You think just because I got out of marriage that I'm not ready for love, but you just got out of a marriage too, and you juggling 3 niggas, played 1, and you feel that you're ready for love? Sis, come on now. And then he lets us know, like I've been telling y'all, that woman is real shiesty, and she told him after she snapped on him that he could go home next. Like she holds all the fucking power in the damn house. Sabrina, why do you feel that you have the power to tell anybody that they can fucking go home? Why do you feel that way? Who blew so much smoke up Sabrina's ass to make her feel that she could sit here and talk and sit here and talk all of this shit to people without having to deal with the repercussions? And then this chick is gonna say, I did not say that. I did not say that. I did not say that. We were joking and we were going back and forth. Then I said that, you could possibly go home. But wait, I thought you said you didn't say it, Sabrina. So you didn't say it, or you didn't say it in a serious manner? Which one? And why the fuck are you joking about people going home anyway? What's that about? Let's talk about it. Who gives you the power to feel that you should be able to do that? And I don't even know why the fuck they allowed you to eliminate Tori anyway, because you didn't deserve to do that. And I really hate the fact that he picked you in your non-developed body up anyway before he left, because you didn't deserve that physical contact. All the contact that you deserve comes from fucking Demetrius, Cicely Tyson. That's what you deserve. You don't deserve none of that. from Donovan nor Tori. You like, but see, you're a clown. You're a clown, Sabrina. I've been seeing you for the hypocrite, narcissist, double standard chick that you've been from the beginning. You've been sitting here juggling these niggas like you was in a circus, mad when they have other connections. You say that you thought that Donovan was sitting here playing the field, but meanwhile, you're sitting here playing in Demetrius's face, trying to make him give you 100% when right before everybody is about to, right before the fucking finale, you're sitting here saying that you have a strong connection with with Donovan, and you don't have to make a decision right now. Sis, I'm sorry to inform you, but no the fuck you don't. See, what you thought was happening, see, you thought that you had it like that. You thought that you had it going on like that. But see, you was messy. So now you don't have Donovan. You've offended him, you've insulted him, and you lied on him. And I mean, when I say you lied on him, I mean that you're actually trying to make it seem that this man is lying on you when he's actually telling the truth. He don't want you. You don't have a strong connection with Donovan no longer. And I don't even know why Donovan felt like y'all had a strong connection like that anyway, besides y'all both being divorced. We needed to fucking know what Sabrina did to get divorced before we fucking feel like we have a lot in common. I mean, maybe she did cheat. She does give me very much cheating energy. I mean, she basically said that she would throw the draws at Donovan the first day that she met him. So who's to know? Who's to know? It ain't like she's been walking around here with class and grace. Not like she's been doing that, or respect for her connections. Haven't been doing that either. But still, these men are still on her case. I do not understand it. Don't understand it. Now, I have another question for you, Sabrina. Why do you feel that you have the right to say something about one person and them not rebuttal you? Because she said all of that. She was out here throwing shots, throwing red flags all over the motherfucking place. But as soon as Donovan said something to her, she wanted to turn into a Karen. Why is he attacking me? Oh my God. Maybe because you was fucking attacking him. If you're calling out fucking red flags, don't you think anybody else has the fucking right to call out your red flags? Unless you think you don't have any red flags and you're perfect. And I hope you don't think that, because you're definitely not giving perfect. You're definitely not giving, put a ring on it. giving very much like women thou art loosed. We don't respect you, Sabrina. And now, because you fucked up in your thinking and your calculations, now you barely have one connection, right? You friend zone Tori after he showed you all of this time that he really cared about you. He might have been a little bit hurt and salty. I understand that, but you should see that as somebody really wanting to be with you, right? So you eliminated him when he really matched a lot of the shit that you said that you were looking for. You decided to go after Demetrius instead, thinking that Demetrius is going to give you something. And you thought that Demetrius was gonna you really thought Demetrius probably gonna step up for you after you eliminated Tori. But little did you know, Demetrius was like, yeah, thank you. Now I can barely do shit anyway, because I really don't even want you like that. Thanks, sis. He was smiling when Tori got eliminated, not because probably he was happy to see Tori gone, but because he was like, got this bitch. She don't even know. And so now you're sitting here with a man who literally in your face, in front of everybody, told you that he's not going to give you 100%. He's not going to be fully invested in you. And now you just offended your other connection. You miscalculated once again. And now you barely have any connection. So now what Sabrina is doing, she's laying down the groundwork to eliminate herself. Because I don't think she has the heart to get eliminated. Right? I don't think she has the heart to get eliminated. So what she's going to do now, she's talking about, I don't even know my connection is here. You just realized that just now because you offended everybody when you decided to call out their nobody was calling out nobody red flags. I mean, yes, Carmen put, Paul on blast for being an asshole, but that's just what I think that was just more so personal. But you calling out red flags like you're some type of a Jan Levon Zahn or some type of therapist, sis, you fucked up. And now Donovan got on that ass. You didn't think that he would do that, but he hemmed that ass right on up like Tori should have. See, he's not Tori. You miscalculated once again. You thought that he was gonna be more respectful and more docile towards you like Tori was. Tori should have ate your ass up a long time ago and told you and read you the rights that you deserve to hear. But see, he really liked you. He really was hoping that you would come around. But see, just like the loose woman that you are, you couldn't even see the forest for the trees. And now you fucking messed up your blessing. You sent a good man home. You have a nigga who don't really care about you like that, and a nigga who you just offended, who also is having Carmen in his lap, who he's now established as his main one. And now you have nobody. And I want y'all, and I just want to note this. I said that this was going to happen 2 weeks ago on Miss Aubrey's live. I said that this was going to happen 2 weeks ago. I said that this was going to happen 2 weeks ago. That she was going to sit here with all of these connections and everybody was just going to leave her alone. Don't no man want to be played, Sabrina. And you now, all the men in each other's faces, you can't juggle them like you would. So now your behavior is put on Front Street. Now you have to be standing at face value. You know, and when we make you stand at face value, besides all of your prettiness, your little tight cocktail dresses, we see you for the person who you really are. Tacky, a liar, hypocrite, narcissistic, completely obnoxious, completely oblivious to what's happening. Because you called out all the red flags that you also carry your damn self. You calling out their red flags, but y'all got matching red flags. Those red flags that you called out about them are in your back pocket. What? I don't get it. Misha said Demetrius is good at getting out of work. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. And now he really don't have to do shit. He really don't have to do shit. He's really not about to work now. Especially because you sent his main competition home, and sad for you, you thought that Donovan was gonna get into this dick swinging contest that you wanted, Demetrius and Tori to be into. But Donovan ain't about that shit. And I'm happy that he sees you for who you really are, a liar, a clown. And I hope that when the thumbnail come up, this thumbnail will also be disrespectful, because now you are a clown. You clowning out here. And it would be so funny if Donovan eliminated you. I would really love that. Nothing would make me feel more fulfilled in my shenanando, than seeing you get sent home for being a tacky trick that you are. And I'm mad that it took everybody this long to see. I've been calling that ass out since the second episode. I've been seeing straight through you, Sabrina. Check the reviews. You can fool everybody else, but you ain't fool me, sis. Giving very much mousy, very much rodent, very much sneaky, very much ratatouille in the body and the face. I don't vibe with women or men who try to play people and try to play games with people's hearts. Y'all come on ready to love, ready to just play games. And that's not what this is fucking for. If you want to play games, go buy your ass a motherfucking PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4. I don't give a fuck what it is. But don't play with people. That's not okay. Monique King says, Miss Creative, typo and all, I'm glad for the Urban Dictionary. Eliminates her at the end. I hope that is the case. I hope her ass gets sent home. Hope her ass gets sent home. Everybody thought I was just really hard on Sabrina when I really was able to see who she was from the beginning, from the way that she moves. A lot of these women, because they're so used to the men getting chased. When they finally see a woman getting chased, they're trying to say, what's wrong with the women getting chased? They're always chasing the men. What's wrong with the men putting in effort? That's okay and all, but don't you think that she should be moving more respectful towards the connections that are pursuing her? She's been moving very disrespectful. She suffered two failed connections over Demetrius, and now Demetrius is about to drop you like a bad habit. And if he doesn't drop you, it ain't like y'all gonna be happy. You're a clown. I'm saying you're a clown, sis. Clown. And I've been calling that ass out from the beginning. And honestly, I don't know what these men were. I don't know what spell these niggas was on. I don't know what it is, but I'm happy that look like Carmen neutralized that shit. After Carmen got rid of the kid, and like as competition, she neutralized your ass next. And I'm ecstatic about it. Finally, we see you for who you are. And a lot of people, anyway, behind the scenes have been saying that you've been starting shit between people, starting drama, like telling everybody business, saying like going from one person to one person, spreading gossip. You know, we've been seeing that. And then the fact that you felt the need to even question what the fuck Clifton was doing when you don't even want to be questioned about what the fuck you're doing. I cannot. Who y'all? Glad I got that off my chest. I hope did I go in as bad as I think I was going to? I don't know. I don't think I went in as bad. I think I was a little bit more reserved. I think I probably went in on Paul a little bit more than I did Sabrina. I don't like to disrespect black women like that. I mean, I do say the bitch word, but I use bitch word unisex. Men or women can both be bitches in my book. Call me a bitch. I don't care. But I try not to attack the looks, but I'm just something about Sabrina I just don't like. I don't like her. I don't like Paul either. Paul and Sabrina can both take their dry asses home. Y'all. So what do y'all think? Tell me what y'all think, and thank y'all for watching. I at one point in here almost got 20 views all at once. I was like, y'all, look at me growing a little bit. Okay, I see y'all up in here. Y'all really liking the reviews. All right. But yeah, Sabrina's a clown. Dakia, you need to self-eliminate. Joy, I mean, I'm happy for you, sis, but you definitely giving thirsty, and you do exhibit pick me like behavior. Carmen and her tetherball titties finally locked down a man. So and that's just that. So it is what it is at this point. That's all I really have to say, y'all. I really I really enjoyed myself. I've been on now going on 2 hours. I really enjoy myself with everybody, and I really thank y'all for watching my channel. I really thank y'all for subscribing. I made 100 subscribers, 2 days ago. So I'm still lit about that. I didn't expect to reach it so fast. Because it was just about a week or so ago, I was at 23 subscribers. And then like about 80 so people ended up following me just from that between those weeks. Like I'm really looking forward to growing my channel. Also, y'all, I want to let y'all know this. I will be reviewing Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I will be reviewing Real Housewives of Potomac. I might even review Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but I don't know if my black family really watches Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but I really like that show. I love your reviews. Thank you, Books with Kimberly. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I just want to thank all of y'all for watching. I want to thank Misha for giving me the platform to speak on her channel, before I actually started it, really let me test myself in the waters to see if this was something that I liked. I really appreciate that. But thank y'all so much, honestly. Y'all was even there with me when I was crying about my mama earlier. Look at y'all being there for me. I feel much better now. I talked to one of my cousins. Me and her ended up reconnecting, and we're in a good space now. Not saying that we had any issues, but I do distance myself from my family. But certain family members that seem that they wanted to have a connection with me, I didn't know. But so like I ended up like reestablishing a connection with one of my close cousins. So really happy about that. But besides Sabrina being tacky, being classless, and Tina not giving a damn about nobody's motherfucking time, even like not even giving a fuck about her wigs, what else is really going on? They stretched out all these boring ass scenes. And another thing, Joy, have some self-respect. Stop acting like you cannot control yourself around this man. You have no restraint. You leave nothing to the imagination. You already let us know that you fucked Clifton, allegedly. We like you. We are like we already like you let us know that it's nothing physically that I have to do to lock Clifton in. Like you're proud to say that you let a man fuck after a few weeks on a TV show. Okay. Meanwhile, he's still out here giving sexual innuendos to Dakia in her dog years. So I don't know. I was like, I wouldn't be too proud, sis. But I see that you nor Carmen, y'all ain't too proud to beg, right? Oh, I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much, y'all. I think I'm gonna call it a night for the night. Sabrina, they should have never gave you bitches